guy here, and I'm ready to warm up, do some
we gotta
stretches.
cut. We gotta cut.
Stretching.
What do you mean cut? We just...
Austin, what's up, bro? I'm trying to record this promo for my cognitive vibe. I mean, I'm trying to get that house from my shoes.
I know. I'm telling you to stop. Please, Xander, could you turn off the camera? We're done here for now.
Done? No. What you mean done? Like, I know you're not talking about what cognitive.
No, yes, I am. That was them on the phone.
What did they say? Xander, right? You said the video did great. It had great engagement after I dropped 40 for the promo code.
They were.
Austin, what?
That's the problem, okay? It was too successful. Apparently, they blew past their entire marketing budget in 24 hours. They ran out.
So they don't... Austin, it's just really hard to understand. Are you telling me they don't have enough money to pay us?
That's exactly what I'm telling you. But hey, at least you don't have to use the thing anymore.
It's crazy.
I know. Sorry.
I was just getting used to using the thing, you know? I forgot one on the last road trip, and honestly, I didn't sleep well without it.
Well, listen, you can still do whatever you want in your private life, but do not let anyone see you wearing one in public, okay? No free advertising.
That's cold, Austin.
Good, MP.
The National Basketball Association and the Detroit Pistons are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Second, engaging in such behavior, you are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or real staff.
A reminder, fans, we hope you'll come and join us for Credit Card Day. The first 10,000 fans through the arena will receive a trading card.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the New York Knicks. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, his playmaking acumen continues to ascend. One of the best passers in the game today. Every year, the game seems to slow down a bit, almost to the point where things are moving in slow motion, and that's why defenses don't know what to do with them.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. You got Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson out there with Rodriguez. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the 5 down low. And for Detroit, Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. Harris LeVert is out there with Cunningham, and it's Thompson in at the 3. Well, we know that players will often hit a wall at some point, Coach, in the season. When does that happen for coaches?
Yeah, maybe on opening night, Kevin. No, there's so much work that goes into it in the offseason. Opening night is almost a sigh of relief. But that feeling of relief does go away pretty quick.
And by now, we know how much emphasis MP's been putting on his offense. He wants to be the leading scorer every time he takes the court.
And boy, has MP delivered. It's so apparent how much preparation he's done coming into games. He knows all the ways to break down an opposing defense. Anywhere there's a weakness in the D, he'll find it and turn it into points.
And stolen by Harris. Cunningham outside, inside, Duran. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Well, this is where Duran looks to score. and it's why he shoots such a high percentage.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. LeVert the pass to Duren. Pass to Thompson, down low. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Thompson.
Well, I like Cunningham in the paint the most. His outside shot is still developing, so his focus should be on scoring inside.
And here we go, the Pistons fast break. A nice shot by LeVert.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Rodriguez left side from downtown. Duren pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Cunningham with it. Now defended by MP. And yes, it's good.
You know, Cunningham has a good sense of when he should be looking to shoot. Great self-awareness.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. They trail by 1. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duren drawing comparisons now to a young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebound.
Now here's Thompson after the miss from Rodriguez. Here's Cunningham out to Harris. Shoots the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
Terrific at cashing in off the catch. Harris wants those passes to come his way.
On the wing, MP. And again, it's a New York 3.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pass to Harris. To Cunningham. And he makes good on the late. That's now 8 points for Cade Cunningham.
Well, that's where Cunningham does his best work. From the free throw line down.
For New York, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Another miss by MP. Pistons have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Thompson looking for an opening. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And here's MP for 3. Duren pulls it in.
Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
To the middle. It's deflected. Towns with the steal. Here's Rodriguez. And MP throws it down hard.
And how about Towns' activity level there? Sensing an opportunity and going for it on the steal.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Cunningham outside. Duren against Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cunningham. Good defense by MP.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. LeVert kicks to Cunningham. Duren with a screen on MP. Yes, that goes in. Cunningham's got 13 points.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth. Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Thompson passes to Harris. Kept alive. And Duren is right there.
Well, Duren has those long arms. Terrific rebounder at both ends.
Here's Rodriguez, and MP throws it down.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Here's Cunningham, following the score by New York. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's in there. Cunningham's got the game tied up here for Detroit.
How about this first quarter? 7 of 9 from the field. He is putting on a show.
Drains the three-pointer. Rodriguez has got 27 points.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Here's Duren. 11 points last game. And a wide-open look for Cunningham. And it's off from three-point range. And here's MP for three. And another three for New York.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Now here's LeVert. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. Gets the three-pointer to fall. LeVert's got 5 points so far.
And how about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
And here's MP for three. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Pistons trail by 6. Cunningham outside. And the layup falls. 17 points in the game.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. For the Pistons, Robinson comes in for Asar Thompson. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for LeVert. And a new group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Gershon Yabusele comes in for Josh Hart. Bridges is checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Clarkson in for Jalen Brunson.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
Here's Cunningham. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target with his three.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Rodriguez in the post. Cunningham's there. A nice shot by Rodriguez. And it's a 9-point Knicks lead. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons, looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key, adding, win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. Thanks a lot, Shams. Now here is Harris after the miss from Rodriguez. Sinks that one from the post. Harris has got 5 points so far.
The grown man strength there from Harris. Able to power his way for the finish.
Clarkson passes to Rodriguez. From the arc, knocks down the three ball. And the Knicks lead by 10.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Sasser. Hasn't made one yet. Robinson finds Cunningham. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Rodriguez.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And some stats here, guys, the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren. And it's Holland in for Tobias Harris. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, for his career, Duncan Robinson is about a 40% three-point shooter. So he's got a permanent green light.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against Philadelphia played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
27 seconds left in the first quarter. Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Cunningham. Holland the pass to Robinson. And the Pistons another 3.
Well, this is Robinson at his best. He can really do damage off the catch.
A 3 from MP. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Knicks lead by 12. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter. Check in for Miles McBride. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, to the inside. And Towns the bucket on the assist by MP. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
LeVert out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Robinson. In at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for the Knicks.
Jalen Brunson.
So it's the Pistons now. Shot clock at 3. And it's LeVert missing. On the wing, MP. Launches a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Rodriguez has got 57 points.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
LeVert the pass to Stewart. Pass to Cunningham. They need this. Detroit, no good that time either.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21. Last season, his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
A nice shot by Rodriguez.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Pass to LeVert. Back to Cunningham. Yep, that one goes in there. Cunningham's got 24 points.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade can't take over a game.
Rodriguez right side. And good. There's another.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Rodriguez against Cunningham. Towns with the steal. Here's Rodriguez. Robinson passes to Rodriguez. Back to Robinson. Rodriguez feeling it out a bit. Lets it go with a three. Grabs it from downtown. Rodriguez has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Knicks. Now a timeout called by Detroit. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game.
Duran, he's checked in for the Pistons. And just a fantastic run of games for him. A look at the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
Trains it from beyond the arc. Robinson's got 14 points.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Here's Rodriguez. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. 66 points for MP.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
LeVert kicks to Cunningham. And he uses the glass on the lane. Cunningham's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, yeah, that's why he was the #1 pick back in 2021. Cunningham showing there that he can dominate games.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Cunningham's got 28 points for the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
LeVert against Brunson. LeVert the pass to Robinson. Sinks the triple. He's got 17.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Now here's Rodriguez. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. To the paint, and stolen by Thompson. It's LeVert on the wing. The offensive rebound. Duran, and he banks in the layup. Duran's got 6.
Well, the numbers will show that Duran is one of the top offensive rebounders in the game. He is a high-motor player.
The Pistons making a change here. Harris is checked in. The Knicks also changing it up. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. And Anunoby subbed in for Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Rodriguez. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
That one goes in. Cunningham's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Rodriguez, the bucket, the assist by Brunson.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Cunningham with it. Last game he had 34 points. Bridges with some nice defense. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph, Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson. I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
And again. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Pass to LeVert. Back to Cunningham. Duran trying to break free. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line. time for one more. And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in. The Pistons shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Thanks, Kevin. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Back to you, Kevin.
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks. And here is Duren. After the three-pointer from Rodriguez. Brunson against LeVert. Cunningham for three. The Knicks pull it in. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
It's LeVert on the wing. No good from outside. And it's the Knicks with the ball. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. A three from MP. And another one falls. Amazing. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Here's Cunningham. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Cunningham's got 39.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. New York ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention now to set up floor.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie, it was Kenny.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Knicks.
We knew they wanted to track me, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Hart. Then there's Rodriguez. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Down low. Here's Duren. And Duren spins it in.
How much power from Jalen Duren. Goodness.
Rodriguez right side. Rebound, Detroit.
How'd that move work out? The important part is to get the ball in the basket, not to make the highlight reel.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And they are looking at a ton of road games in the next stretch, but this team shouldn't fear the idea of it. They've been more than capable of getting wins on the road, and I wouldn't expect anything less on this stretch.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here we can check out the story for him.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Now here's Rodriguez. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Traps in the tray.
Well, he leads everyone in scoring, and he shows no intention of slowing down.
The Pistons shooting so well, 63%, the offense working as one cohesive unit. Cunningham with it, covered by MP. Back to Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Bounce pass from Anunoby. Brunson finds Hart. Rodriguez right side. Back to Hart. It's stolen by Duren. Harris looking it over. And Duren slams it in.
Physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
Here's Rodriguez. Another bucket. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. For Detroit, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Cunningham for 3. Rebounded by Hart.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
A nice shot by Rodriguez.
Such a selfless player. Anunoby isn't focused on his own shot. He's looking to create.
And here's Cunningham. He's got 44. To the inside.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. Number 1, the Knicks.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end. And you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for MP. So, as a coach, during this long season, how do you keep your players engaged?
That's a great question, Kevin, but I got to tell you, I think it comes more to the players than the coaches. I think as a coach, you try to be consistent. You're always a little worried about fatigue. You've got to be concerned about the work and rest balance, both mentally and physically. But the players just have to be professional and get themselves ready to play on a daily basis.
And here's Cunningham following the 3 from Rodriguez. Fades. Cunningham's shot is off.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Harris after the made shot from Rodriguez. Duren sets the screen for Thompson. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Connects from 3-point range. LeVert's got 8 points.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
And here's MP for 3. Rebound by the Pistons. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. Here's Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 46 points.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Now, here's Cunningham. Non-stop scoring machine here. Sweet little floater.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Rodriguez. And got it. Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
And Thompson kicks to LeVert. Pass to Cunningham. Out to Thompson. He tries for three. Now LeVert. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Towns.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. All the officials are all over that one.
The Knicks have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Detroit making a switch here. Robinson's checked in, so New York going with almost an entire new group here. Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Ersan Yabusele comes in for Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Clarkson in for Jalen Brunson. And over the course of his career, Tobias Harris has shown a willingness to embrace various roles.
Well, look, Kevin, Tobias Harris is not only a highly skilled player, but he is a team-oriented, win-first, veteran guy, totally unselfish, and will just figure out a way that he needs to help any team he's on get to where they want to go.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And Duran slams it in.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
In the corner, it's Robinson. This one for three. He misses his third shot of the game. He has made 6 of his 9. Hit the crossover, and MP with the layup.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Now here's LeVert. He's got 8. Duran with the screen on Clarkson. And it's LeVert missing.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Bridges passes to Rodriguez. Yabusele setting a screen for MP. And finished off by Yabusele.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. And here's Harris from the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 8 now on the night. Clarkson outside. And here's MP for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here's LeVert. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And Thompson kicks to Robinson. Clock at 4. Here's LeVert. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. LeVert's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Now, here's Rodriguez. Inside. Out to Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Now LeVert. He's got 10. Duran with the screen on Yabusele. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart's checked in for Duran. Holland comes in for Asar Thompson. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Karis LeVert. Here's Holland. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Rodriguez. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. And the dunk by Stewart.
Thunderous jam from Stewart.
We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Rodriguez left side. Fires for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here is Harris. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game.
I don't know what the heck happened.
When it comes to All-Star Weekend, which event do you look forward to the most?
It's got to be the three-point contest, right? No judges, no half-hearted defense. There's a purity to it that I just appreciate.
Well, look, Clarkson is a great guy to have in your lineup simply due to his versatility.
Isaiah Stewart out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Duran. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Number 2, Miles McBride.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And here's MP for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it. I like this aggressive mentality he's adopted in the second half, doing everything he can to get to the line.
Rodriguez, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for MP. Here is Cunningham. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Duran. Some solid defense from Robinson. Knicks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Robinson with it. Bridges covering. Here's Cunningham. Elbow shot. The rebound by McBride.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort. How about the energy he showed on the glass, outworking everyone and getting rewarded for it.
MP dishes to Robinson. Back to Rodriguez. Robinson sets a screen for MP. It's good from long range.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Sasser. And we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory is not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Cunningham against Rodriguez. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Stewart's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Pistons. Rodriguez in the post. Covered by Cunningham. And again, another one in from Rodriguez.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Well, it's always a huge bonus when Duran has a scoring night like this.
On the wing, MP. Covered by Cunningham. Here's Rodriguez. Bridges finds MP. From outside, off the mark. Detroit's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Back to Sasser. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And the dunk by Stewart.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. A nice shot by Rodriguez.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Here's Cunningham and Detroit again with the button.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Here's Rodriguez. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham. And so many teams stand filling roster spots with rookie contracts. The importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Well, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts, where they're at least relatively lower priced, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
And how about the recognition there from LeVert? The coaching staff will appreciate that kind of ball movement.
And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Now, here's Cunningham. Thompson, a screen on MP. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Inside, here's Duran. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And Rodriguez, the bucket, the assist for Bridges. Bridges got 3 assists now in this one. Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either. New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
Look, the defense was there, but he made a great adjustment at the rim.
Pass to LeVert. Back to Cunningham. Stan, what advice would you give to coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well or anything in between, is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on those.
Rodriguez. And that one drops.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Cunningham for three. Offensive rebound. And Curran slams it in.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those cuts. Good, that's another bucket.
And that ties him for third all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Rodriguez. Knicks with the rebound.
And he needs to find other ways to contribute besides.
And another one.
And he's now outmatched his own single game record for points with a staggering offensive onslaught. I think the defense is just as stunned as we are.
Words fail to describe the magnitude. He is putting in the work with a little overtime, and this game is sure to leave a mark.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Hits it again. Wow.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
Here's Thompson.
For the Knicks. Number 44.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. A good win tonight for your squad, MP. How would you rate your performance?
I mean, it was okay. We won. That's the big thing. But I want to bring more of a consistent energy to the glass.
Not to question you, MP, but you didn't exactly have a bad night rebounding the basketball.
Yeah, I know. But I want an elite night rebounding the basketball. No reason I can't go for double digits every time out. That's the goal, and that's what I'm capable of. So that's what I'm striving for.
Understood. Thanks, MP.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks a lot. And that'll do it, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Craig Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. We'll see you later.